Superior Silica Sands is built from the ground up as a frac sand company. That's one of the advantages that I think we bring to the table versus some others in the industry. Many of the other companies have varied backgrounds in different markets. Being a relatively new player to the industrial sand industry, Superior Silica Sands has the luxury of having been focused on the frac sand industry specifically.
We mine the sand out. It goes in off-road trucks to we call a raw stockpile. From there it's fed into a impactor, which takes the big rocks and impacts them into as small as rocks as we can possibly impact them to get as much sand out of it as we can. From the impactor it goes into a wet screener, so anything that is 1/8 inch and smaller goes through. Anything that's 1/8 inch and above goes back out to a rock belt that goes back into the mine to get reclaimed. From there it is pumped through a set of cyclones, and the fines go out the top into the hydrosizer. And the hydrosizer is a big tank. You got water pressure in it, and all the fines go out over the top. The good sand, the coarse sand, all settles to the bottom, and that is dropped out of the bottom into another scrubber. From the scrubber, it goes into a dewatering screw. Then it goes through a dewatering screen. From the dewatering screen, it goes on the conveyors and onto the stockpile.
At this facility, we have 32 truckers that haul sand in from the mine site or the wet plant. They typically haul 15 loads a day. They come in, they drive down the east side of the building, enter the building, back up to the pile inside, dump, exit the building out the west side. We have a loader operator inside that takes that sand that they've dumped, push it into a pile, and also feed the plant into a surge hopper. Now that surge hopper holds about 35 tons, and that's what controls the rate of feed to the plant. From the surge hopper, it goes through a scalping screen, which takes off any rock that may have come in, because the pads out at the mine site where the sand is stored are rock underneath, so it drains. From the scalping screen, it goes into the dryer, which is a rotary dryer, which is just like your clothes dryer at home. Tumbles the sand, heat is applied in one end, the moist, warm air is sucked out the other end with the dust and goes into a bag house. The bag house is what takes the dust out of the air and collects it and deposits it into a collecting bin. From the dryer discharge, we go into a bucket elevator, which takes the sand up to a surge hopper. From the surge hopper, it goes across 2 separate conveyors, which go to separate Rotexes. We got 5 Rotexes on each side of this circuit that allow the separation of the sand. The sand is then separated into the 5 products that we carry here, which you can see the silos behind me. There's the 1630, 2040, 3050, 4070, and the 100 mesh. The product is then loaded into rail cars, and we load rail cars anywhere from 102 to 114 tons. At this facility, we can store 600 rail cars, which is equivalent to 6 unit trains at any given time.
So once the sand is in the rail car, the UP or the CN engines come and pick up the rail cars at the end of the day from our plant. And once they pick them up, our rail cars will continue on to the destination that we build them to. Typically, our transload locations are anywhere from 50 to up to 150 miles from the wellhead. We like to strategically locate our transload terminals very close to the basins and where our customers are currently pumping to eliminate additional freight charges for them.
Logistics is very much an important part of what we do and who we are. And we've become very good at that, and that capability is expanding constantly because of the demands and the growth that we see with our customers.
You know, we at Superior Silica take our customers as the cornerstone, and really it's no customer too large or too small. We treat all of our customers the same as a Tier 1 level customer. And to that means that we provide what we believe is the best in class service to our customers through our reports, through our growing software program, for customer interaction through portals. We receive orders weekly from the customers, and we have those orders out within a 7 to 10 day period of time from the time of receipt till the product goes into the rail car to go to the customer.
We're going to keep a culture that is very driven and a culture that is there to respond to our customers quickly. When they have a problem, when they have a need, we want to be the first ones in the door to make sure that we have an answer and a response to meet that need.
We communicate to our customers on a daily basis. We know them by name so that our customers never feel like they're a number to us.
We feel that one thing that we do very well for our customers whenever we're not only developing the relationship, but if it's a legacy account as well, is that we listen and we understand what your needs are.
The feedback we've gotten from our customers says that is something that they treasure, and it's a real value of what we bring to the table to work with them, to build our partnerships with them.
We pride ourselves on customer service. We believe that we are number one in the industry as it relates to our customers and the way that we treat them.
And as we look at the growth curve of some of these emerging plays like the Western Canadian Sediment Basin, the Bakken, West Texas, South Texas, we try to be on the front edge of those growth curves for where the wells are going to be, not only today, but also for our customers 2 years, 3 years, 5 years out.
There was a time 40, 50 years ago, if you were in the extraction industry like we are, where you wanted deliberately to stay in the shadows. What people around the community where you are don't know won't hurt them. We just want to stay off to the side. Those days are gone.
Superior has worked great with the communities, with the townships, the DNR, the state, the feds, and what is taken down to them, they say, yes, we can do that.
If you want to be a successful company in the frac sand industry or in any extraction industry, you need to be on the offense. You need to be in the forefront, making sure that the community and the citizens where you are understand exactly what you're doing and how you're doing it and why you are being such a responsible company.
Rick Shear and his group have been faithful to what they said in their commitments.
Part of what Superior Silica Sands is committed to is community relations. You know, there's a thing in the industrial minerals industry called sustainable development. Sustainable development really is the issue of making sure that we are committed to doing the right things in the community, in environmental ways, with health and safety for our employees and the citizens in the communities where we exist.
The charitable giving's been immense. I don't know the exact figures on it, but it's just incredible. I get calls all the time from groups asking me, who can I talk to with the sand companies for assistance? Superior is one of the first that I send them to.
We're very proud of what we do. What we're doing in a very responsible way. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people act out of emotion and they'll criticize the extraction industry. But frankly, if you can separate emotion from fact, I think we can prove in our industry and with Superior Silica Sands that we have the technology that we've put in place, we have the people and the training, we have the skill set to mine and to process industrial sand in a very safe and responsible way.
They're keeping the money moving in the county.